Hey guys, it's Mo Muse from keywordsblogger.com. In this video, I want to go through what I consider to be the main components of an online business. The reason I'm doing this is because recently I've really had to step back from my business and take a higher level view of it. I've been reading a book recently called The E-Myth Revisited by Michael Gerber. Awesome book. If you haven't read it yet, I highly recommend that you pick it up. But reading that book, it's really forced me to think about my business in terms of a system, in terms of its individual components. And the reason why is because in 2011, I really want to grow my business. I want to grow it rapidly and turn it into a much bigger online enterprise. So I've been reading various books, including The E-Myth Revisited, to figure out how I can do that. And reading The E-Myth in particular has resulted in me thinking about my business at a higher level and putting together this one-page diagram, kind of chunking out exactly what an online business does in terms of its components. So let me just quickly go through this one-page diagram for you and see what you think. So at the very top of the diagram is audience needs. I believe that any business, whether it be online or offline, is fundamentally based on audience needs. That is what its orientation should be. If you don't have a business that is focused on the needs of your target audience, then you can't develop highly targeted offers. You don't know how to communicate and use the language of your target audience, and really you can't empathize with your audience, which is one of the main objectives of your business, is to be able to empathize with what your audience is going through, their needs, their aspirations, their pain points, their challenges, all of those things. And obviously, in order to find out what your audience wants, what they need, what their challenges and aspirations are, you need to do good market research. I use a methodology, a particular technique for finding out gaps in marketplaces. It's worked out very well for me, and the great thing about it is it leads to the next point, which is offers. And as I mentioned, the key word here is targeted offers. You don't want any kind of offer. You want something that directly and precisely addresses the needs of your audience, especially a need that is not being fulfilled right now in the marketplace. When you get that match between a target audience and a well-honed offer, it's magic, because your conversion rate is extremely high and therefore your profits are going to be higher. Okay, so what do we see in terms of offers? What kinds of offers are there? Well, first of all, there's ads that you can place on your website. I make a couple $1,000s a month in advertising revenue just from people clicking on ads on my website. It's not my main source of income, but it's really nice because it's automatic. People go to my websites and a certain percentage will click on the ads and I get paid. Your own products is probably going to be the biggest earner for you if you're developing your own products. It is for me. And I'm talking about paid info products as well as free reports. So you don't want to just be selling all the time to your customers. You want to offer them something of value for free from time to time, and that keeps the relationship going. It adds value to the relationship, and it encourages people to buy from you on a continuous basis because you're enhancing the relationship. The third kind of offer is affiliate products. That's a nice secondary income stream, for me anyway. You can add affiliate products to your autoresponder email messages. And again, the key here is to have targeted affiliate products that fulfill or meet a specific need that your audience wants. And then fourth, I put up here lead generation. This is something that I'm just getting into now. I'm not an expert in it by any stretch, but lead generation, an example could be if you have a mortgage or insurance website, and what you're doing is you're funneling leads to mortgage or insurance companies, and then you get paid a commission when the person fills out a form or might complete a transaction, that sort of thing. Okay, so once you've done your market research to figure out your audience needs, and then you've created your offers, you obviously need to get some traffic. And I break up traffic into external and internal. Okay, so external traffic, what do I mean by that? Well, basically there are a number of different types. First of all, PPC, pay-per-click. That is traffic where you pay, obviously, per click. The most popular service is Google AdWords. There's also Yahoo, Bing, Facebook, and etc. This is the quickest way of getting traffic to your website. It also costs, though. You're paying per click. So you have to have a really good offer, and you have to have targeted traffic. And it does take some time. Most people don't make money straight away with this. It takes some learning and takes some tweaking. Okay, the second type of external traffic is through SEO, or search engine optimization. That's organic or free traffic, okay? When you're getting organic or free traffic, you have to put up some content for link building and then actually do the link building, which is part of SEO. Great thing about that is that it's free. It does take a lot more time than PPC though. You can't just put up a pay-per-click advertising campaign and get traffic within 10 minutes to your website. It can take days or weeks or even months to get free traffic to your site through SEO. The third type of external traffic is media buys. That's also paid traffic, but in this case, you're going straight to the website owner and you're negotiating how much you're going to pay per click. You're providing them with banners or with text ads, and you're actually making it purchase directly from the website owner or from an ad network. Okay, and I've also put up here as a source of external traffic, social media. Social media, we all know, Facebook, Twitter, etc., etc. That can be free or it can be paid. Paid, meaning Facebook has a PPC platform where you can pay per click. Also, social media takes time, and you should be putting a price on your time. So it's actually not free. Even if you're not paying for traffic, you're still putting your time into it. Okay, so there are some basic forms of external traffic. Now, nobody talks about this, but I also divide my traffic into internal traffic, because if you have an email opt-in form on your sites, you're building an email list. And then you can start generating your own internal traffic to your websites by sending out autoresponder or broadcast messages to your lists and getting traffic that way back to your sites. Now, one thing that I do is I send out regular emails to my lists, and I direct them back to useful, content-rich articles that I've had my writer develop. I also place ads on those, so I can generate money by simply sending out an email to my list, getting them to go and read an article that is useful to them, and a certain percentage will click on the ads on that article, and I generate money that way as well. So we've got autoresponder messages as part of your internal traffic. Those are messages that you set up through a service like aweber.com, and those are messages that are go out automatically without you having to do anything. So you might set up 7, 10, 15, 20, 100 automatic email messages up to a year from now, and you just click submit, and aweber.com will send them out to you at the interval that you choose. Okay, those are great for sending out 7-day e-courses, and then also following up with affiliate offers and additional offers for your own products. You might also send out occasional broadcast messages, which are one-off messages that you might send out if you're offering a sale on your info products, for example, or if you have a special piece of information that you want to send out that's a one-off. Okay, let's go back up here. So once you've got your offers, once you've established what kind of external and internal traffic you want to send out, you obviously have to have a website developed. Okay, there's a number of steps involved in that: keyword research, figuring out your site structure, and content creation. But you obviously have to have some sort of a website or at least a landing page to get started. Ideally, what you're going to do though is you're going to build out a portfolio of websites that are focused on the range of needs of a specific target audience, okay, which is what I do. I focus on the health needs of generally overweight middle-aged males. Overweight middle-aged males have a lot of health problems, okay, so I've built out a portfolio of websites that deal specifically with those health problems. Once you have your websites up and you've identified your sources of traffic, you want to have tracking in place. You actually should have tracking in place before you even start sending any external traffic to your website, okay? I know of people who set up PPC campaigns and don't track what's happening. That's throwing money down the drain, basically, because if you don't track, you don't know which keywords are leading to email opt-ins or which keywords are leading to sales. Basically, you don't know what's happening, okay? So tracking is absolutely essential. I recommend Google Analytics as a free service, very robust, awesome reports, and it's free. Once you get a little more sophisticated about your business, you can set up what I call a performance measurement framework, okay? And that's basically a fancy word for a bunch of different stats that you would collect on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis, and then they allow you to just quickly eyeball those numbers and see whether your traffic is increasing, whether your conversions are increasing, and basically what you do is you identify a core group of essential indicators for the health of your business, and you monitor those indicators over the weeks and over the months and make sure that things are going up and not going down. Okay, so when you do develop these metrics, you can focus on things like metrics for paid traffic, for organic traffic, and for email marketing, and etc. Okay, then after you set up your tracking and you have external traffic going on, you want to get into conversion optimization. And basically what that means is you're trying to optimize whatever you've identified as a conversion. So you might have as a conversion an email opt-in to your list, or a sale could be another example of a conversion. Well, once you start making sales and once you start getting people opting into your email list, you want to start optimizing those conversions. In other words, get them going up. So if you have a 2% sales rate on your products, you want to start going for a 2.5% sales rate and a 3% sales rate. So how do you do that? Well, you do split testing of your squeeze and sales pages. You also test everything, basically, testing your AdSense placement. And basically you stand back and you say, okay, what's making me money? What aspects of my business are making me money? And that's where you go to start optimizing first. Last thing, this is not applicable if you're just an affiliate. You probably won't have to do much customer service, but if you sell your own info products, you are going to have to get into customer service because people are going to be emailing you, asking you for help on how to download the info product, on how to purchase additional products, on questions about the information that you offer, and also occasionally requesting refunds. So you have to have great customer service because, as we all know, it's much cheaper to keep an existing customer and to sell to them than it is to find new customers. Okay, so that's basically it. That's how I see an online business in a nutshell. Those are all the components I see. If you have any questions about this, or if you have any suggestions for improving this model, please leave a comment below, and I look forward to hearing from you.